it's interesting when you look back, way back, you can see how the design elements have changed. It's a little bit fancier now.
Yeah.
More colors. Way back when it was the earlier years, I remember going to the conferences. They're black and white, the dot matrix type printers. Well, maybe it wasn't that bad, but
I don't think it was that bad.
But you know, back in the day was when we didn't actually have cell phones.
There was snail mail. Our mailing list is a snail mail actual list.
To organize conferences, you have to get on a landline
and call people.
If you're really smart, you know how to use the new email systems that are out there. Things have changed. Cool. Sure. Is it recording?
Both are recording.
All right.
Someone clap.
And action. Hi everyone, this is HoChie with TaiwaneseAmerican.org. I'm very fortunate to have the National President of the Intercollegiate Taiwanese American Students Association with me here today. And so I just wanted to introduce Ada Chen and talk a little bit about ITASA. Or is it ITASA? Or is it ITASA? Which one is it?
Good question. It's ITASA. We're not an Apple product, so it's definitely not ITASA. And the way we say it is ITASA. Or
ITASA. And it's an organization that's been around for more than 2 decades.
Yep.
It's been very productive in terms of organizing collegiate students all around the country. TASA organizations are everywhere on all college campuses, and now you have this great national network. So you're the National Vice President for the 2013-2014 school year. What is your plan?
What is my plan? Well, we have a vision, and our vision is to create or develop ITASA stories for every single Taiwanese American college student out there by providing them the resources to really connect and inspire and empower them.
So what do you mean by an ITASA story? Like, what is your personal ITASA story?
So an ITASA story is kind of the theme we're going with this year, and it's basically the way that ITASA, our organization, has touched your life. So my personal story is that I found out what ITASA was when I was in high school. And when I got to college, I joined, but I didn't really get to see anything outside of my own college until we were really active with ITASA. And what was interesting is that I transferred schools, and because of ITASA, I found the Taiwanese American student community, not only at my first college, but my current college as well. And I got to be really involved. We ended up bidding for last year's East Coast Conference when we went to the conference hosted in Georgia, where I actually got to meet like about 150 different Taiwanese American students from all over the country. Got really exposed to the greater community outside of, New York and New Jersey. And I was really inspired by their passion for the community and wanted to get more involved.
So now there are ITASA conferences not just on the East Coast, but in all regions, right? So we have the West Coast, a Midwest, and an East Coast conference. So what do you think this organization really does for other students, for, say incoming freshmen or sophomores that are starting the school year?
That's a good question. So for incoming freshmen, we really try to put it up on our website and on our Facebook, which you should check out if you don't already follow us. But we put up events at different TASAs across the country, and we also host intercollegiate events. So whether you're close to, Berkeley, for example, or UCLA down there, or anywhere around the country, if you're close by another college, or even far away, we get people together, basically, and we form districts, and we have mixers there, and we have different educational events. We try to bring in professional events and really do a mix of everything so that we can provide kind of a home base for our Taiwanese American students across the country, but also different resources for them.
That's quite cool, and I think really quite useful. So let me just get this clear. On your own college campus, there might actually be a TASA organization, Taiwanese American Students Association, but ITASA overall as a national network, you guys help provide additional resources and bring this interconnectedness to, the young professional network, to us like folks at TaiwaneseAmerican.org as well, right?
Yeah.
What other projects do you have actually in mind? Do you guys have any concrete things planned for the upcoming year?
Yeah, so actually our next big event besides our internal events is our leadership retreat on October 12th. It's happening across the country, so it's happening in New York, Chicago, and in LA. And we're encouraging everybody to come out. So it's a day-long event where we teach you as a student leader, or even someone who's just coming to campus, how to be a student leader, and we get you in touch with other student leaders, and we give you some resources on how to be more proactive and better, whether it's in your TASA at your school or maybe your student government or any other organization.
That's awesome. So let's bring it back to your ITASA story. Since you really left off on this topic of leadership, tell me how ITASA really gave you a sense of your personal leadership skills, etc.
Well, I would say it's been an interesting journey so far. I've definitely learned a lot. I would say that I'm not the most outgoing person at times. I was very shy going all the way from elementary school through high school, and ITASA's really helped me kind of break out of my shell and talk to more people, figure out how I want to impact them and how they've impacted me. And I've definitely learned a lot of leadership skills, learned a lot of time management and people management skills, but I've also made a lot of friends.
Yeah, and I think that's quite important. The friends and networks is really what we need when we're in this stage of life of collegiate networking and really just figuring it all out before we head out into the real world, I think. So I agree. Anyways, for all of you out there, make sure you check out ITASA at, the website is?
ITASA.org, ITASA.org.
ITASA.org. And don't forget to support us at TaiwaneseAmerican.org. We will see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
This is an old ITASA mug. I can't remember what year or where I got it from. I was speaking at one of the conferences. I think it was from the 1990s or so. And
our logo. This wasn't the logo until after 2001.
Oh, so
And it's not the glossy one, so it might be between 2001 and 2006.
Okay. No, you know your logos.
I know my logos.
I don't remember them. I know they all kind of look similar. So
well, the first one was red, white, and blue, and it was made out of word art.
And then they went to a more three-dimensional look.
And it's called glossy.
So I feel like it's gone from flat to like the iPhone button shape. But now with Android, they're all moving to the flat colors again. So this is actually going to get cool again.
Yeah, no, we are in the middle of redesigning.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. This is from the ITASA 2010 conference, West Coast conference at San Diego. I spoke there too. The cool years are when they give me mugs as a
with his name on it.
With my name on it, as an appreciation gift for me speaking at the conferences.